Hello YouTubers, this is Chris at DIY Autobody. Just wanted to show you this mechanical repair that I'm having to do on my 2004 Ford F-150. The shifting cable has gone bad. What's happened is this grommet in here, this snaps on the transmission side and that holds it in place, and this is worn out. Now this is the replacement cable here. This is what it looks like. This is the transmission side, and then it feeds up through here to the shifter cable. Okay, let me show you where we're at here. This is the this is where it connects, right down in here. Okay, it's going to be hard to see, but the cable connects right. Get this to focus right where that little prong is right there. Okay, it snaps right on there, and then it feeds right through here, and then you're going to see something like this on the end here, and it sits in there just like that. There's a little prong there that holds it in place, so it slides down into it, and then that snaps in a little hole that holds it into place. Okay, so what you need to do is decompress, push that in, and kind of slide it up, and it slides up real easy. And then this feeds through the back here into this grommet that goes through the body. Okay, and then this feeds down through to the transmission. Really, it's not too bad, but I wanted to show you a couple tips that might help you out. I started taking some things apart here, and I'm thinking, and then I found a little trick that helps access it a lot easier. So once you get that snapped off, what you would want to do is come down here, and there's this access panel that goes right here. Okay, and I wasn't sure how this came off, but then once I figured it out, it made it a lot easier. It just snaps off. There's two clips here that just if you could slide a small screwdriver and push down on it, that decompresses and it slides off, and then this comes off. Okay, then what you're going to do is you're going to see the cable that runs right through here. Okay, what I've done is I've taken these two bolts apart, because that cable goes through there and it goes underneath this box. Let's see if you can see this. It's a little dark. Okay, but it goes underneath this. Put some light on. Underneath that air box there, and here it is right here. Set this up here. Here's the cable. Okay, it goes underneath that box, which makes it kind of difficult to get out. So what I did is I removed this so I could slide this up over, and then it slides out from underneath there, and then I can push it through that hole right there, just like that, I hope. And then pull it down through from underneath. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, I'm back, and here we are. I've worked this this new cable up through that hole right there, and you kind of got to go up at an angle from underneath this way, back, and up, and you got to slide around that box. You got to slide around that box right there. Okay. So you got to wiggle around a little bit, but it can be done, and it'll save you a lot of time of removing this box here. Okay, so then what you want to do, you want to slide this cable underneath this box here. Okay, it's kind of hard to do with one hand, so I'm going to do it, and then I'll show you what it looks like finished. Okay, here we are. We're looking at the cable. Right there is the cable. And I don't know if you can see back in there. Probably not. see. See if I can zoom in. Okay, see that little square there that's behind the cable? Move this cable a little bit. Right there, that little square. That's where that slot slides down into and it clips in. Okay. There is the cable. And then it snaps onto that rod right there on the transmission. I'm sorry I have to get so close, but there's the rod. And there's the cable. I'm going to show you where the cable goes. See if I can do this. But anyway, the cable, there's a clip right, there's a steel clip right there that you slide up and you pull that off. You have to remove this wire that just it has a push-in clip into the bracket there, and then you push these tabs in on either side of this black plastic piece, and this will slide back through, and you can remove that. The cable winds up there, and you can see it going into the body right there. Let's see if I can pinpoint that. Right there is where it goes into the body. Okay, that was kind of a little bit of a trick to get sitting flush in there. Okay, but you just work with it a little bit from top and from the bottom here, and you get it in there. And that's it. That's how to replace the shifting linkage on a 2000 Ford F-150.